Thank you for following me on this journey. So this is about 2 weeks after my breakup. It is now January. We are in a new year. It is 2021. And I am about 2 weeks late on my period. My breasts are feeling heavy. I had period cramps for about 2 weeks. So I was thinking, okay, it's coming. Nothing. I was super tired and didn't have energy for much. So I'm thinking, I'm just getting over a breakup. Maybe I'm going through a depression. Let me seek some serious help, because I had energy like for nothing. And I'm still in contact with my ex. And, I send that I'm late text, because what the heck, and I've been late on my period before, but this just felt different. I really felt like something different was happening to my body, and I was trying to mentally process that. So he goes and buys me a pregnancy test from the store. I take it. It didn't even take the whole, 3-5 minutes they tell you to wait. That junk was 2 lines. And I was like, let's try that again. Comes back 2 lines again. So of course I want to go see a professional. So we go to see a nurse. And, they do the thorough test. And she walks in the room and she says, "You are pregnant." My whole world just I don't even want to say flashed before my eyes. But I just, my whole world just I just couldn't even see straight, I just feel like my whole world just became a blur. And then I was just this is a dream. There's no way that I just broke up with my ex. And now I'm finding out that I'm pregnant. Who is writing this script? Who? Because I want to choke you. So, I found out that I'm pregnant. And I was in shock. I was a little disappointed because, I broke up with this person for a reason, and now I'm finding out I'm pregnant. And in my heart of hearts, I knew I was going to keep the baby. I may have had my conversations about it because this was a really, really big deal, but I've always, knew I wanted to be a mother. I'm in a pretty solid place in my life right now. I have a good job. I got health care. I got maternity leave. Financially, I'm stable enough to support a child, and I have a very, very solid support system around me. So, of course, we had to have a serious conversation, what is about to happen. And I'm still trying to get over this breakup. So I still really, want to choke this person and slap him in the face. But, this happened. So, we have to talk about it. And he was for it, of course. He was excited. He was like, this is cool. This is going to be great. I want you to have the baby. And it took a lot of removing my ego from the situation, because I could have been whatever, I don't want to have this baby because it's going to remind me of you and all that. And I did have my moments where I felt like that. But when I made my final decision, I did that for me. I didn't let anybody else influence me in making that decision, because this is my life and it's my child that I'm gonna have to raise. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna do this. And from there, you know, this is still somebody that I had like a rocky relationship with. So it was very, 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 very difficult in handling the situation with somebody that just hurt me, that I really don't like. And then I'm pregnant, so you already know I'm super hormonal. So now when I found out I was pregnant and I'm thinking back to the stuff that I did when I first found out about getting cheated on, I was like, wow, that makes sense. But in making a decision and keeping the baby, I would tell all women, it's all about you. It's all about what you want to do. And if you feel like you're ready, regardless of your situation, do it. And I think in time, in getting ready for the baby, you will be surprised how many people around you come and support you and help you. Like, it really does take a village to raise a child. And it's beautiful to see people really, you know, going out their way to make sure you're good and you and your baby are good. It's beautiful. It's nothing like it. That sense of community, I'm so thankful for it. But I had to, you know, be like, am I ready to be a mother? Am I ready to be a mother? And I was like, yeah. Even though I was going back and forth, you know, about my decision, no one else influenced my decision. I sat with myself because I'm the one that's having to raise this baby. Even though, you know, I had my times where, you know, I would look at him and say, like, I don't think I can have this child because it's going to remind me of you. And you hear that a lot. But in reality, since I have had the child, I don't even have that feeling at all. Like, my baby is such a light that, I mean, he brings me so much joy. I never look at him and regret at all. I love my baby. So I decided to have the baby. So the 9 months was a lot. I'm going to do another vlog when I'm just going to focus on the details of my pregnancy and how it went, because there are so many people that I know that just had children or that are pregnant and probably going to be pregnant, that want to know. And everybody's pregnancy is different. So I'm going to say that everybody's pregnancy is different. So don't base your pregnancy off what you're reading or what you're watching on YouTube, because it may be different for you. But I do think it's beautiful to hear other people's journeys on, you know, why they were pregnant, because it's just like, wow, everybody's bodies are so different and everybody really goes through it, holding, you know, carrying a baby differently.